committed the murder. And the decision of Bill Peterson was to let him stay out on a work release program during that time. And but on the day that we were released, Glenn Gore escaped from that minimum security facility. So he was had turned himself in about within a month after his escape, and was tried and was given the death penalty during the first go-around of the trial. And because the fact that his defense counsel could not put on evidence that both Mr. Williamson and myself could have committed the crime, the Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals reversed the case and retried him, and now he's doing life without.
Okay. But the perpetrator in the crime that you were convicted of, Curtis, has not been identified?
No, sir. Unfortunately, not. That is one of the things that, if I'm ever invited somewhere to talk to people about what happened, I'm always sure to emphasize. I think that was obviously, as badly as it turned out for me, it turned out much worse for Pam. She lost her life, and she had, and we all do have a reasonable expectation that, because our government tells us so, that if we ever meet such an end, that our government will come to our rescue, that they will defend us honorably in court, obey the rules, identify the perpetrator, and hold them accountable for what they did. And Pam didn't get that. The case remains unsolved, and it's likely that it never will be solved. There's seemingly no willpower by local government to get to the bottom of it, to find out what really happened. Unfortunately, again, such efforts are almost sure to fail because of the contamination of the evidence in the case. What Gilchrist had done, her handling of that evidence, she had actually removed it from custody. It's likely that it wouldn't be allowed into court again, that admission would be denied. So the man who killed Pam Willis got away with it and will likely never be identified or prosecuted.
Conclusion of the program. So I now want to move on to David Bryson. And David, I think you know the drill by now. Why don't you just run through the preliminary facts of the crime you were accused of and tried for, when that happened, and we'll take it from there.
I was arrested in October of 1982. The trial was in March of '83, roughly, and I was arrested and charged with kidnapping and several charges of sexual crimes. One of them was rape. I was convicted in Oklahoma County by Barry Albert, Assistant DA, and